As an artist, should you release a single or a full-length album? What up, it's GTech. My name is GTech, and I'm a hip-hop artist trying to help other artists in marketing and promoting their music. I'm not a professional marketer. I'm learning everything myself and applying it to my own brand while sharing my own knowledge to everyone else. If you enjoy the free content, please like and subscribe. It would really help the channel out. Everything in this video is my own personal opinion. I'm gathering it based on my own logical and reasonable opinion. Everyone might have their own views and their own perspectives, but this is mine. However, I'll be talking within the lens and perspective of an upcoming artist who might not have the most committed fan base, or an artist who might not have enough traction or enough engagement for people or fans to commit to listening to a full-length album. So let's get right into it. If you do not have enough of a catalog or content to be sharing or promoting as an artist, you need to release more content and more music. Dedicating your whole time to an entire project, an entire album, is a waste of time. If you're dedicating your entire time to that entire full-length album, you could have released those individual songs as individual singles. If you release 10 singles in an entire year, that's potentially gaining a few fans within each of those singles. The point is to have consistency. People are constantly looking out for you when you're listening to music, so it's important to keep that consistency and relevancy. If you're releasing an entire project, an entire compilation of your music, then you are banking and betting potential fans who are listening to it. You are counting on them to like the entire project, and they potentially might not even listen to the entire thing if they do not like what they're listening to. Consistency is key. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket. If you're spending all of that time working on this full-length album, this entire project, how long will it be until you drop something else? Top of that, you have to put in time to promote the album, which takes a lot of time and energy. I mean, that can take another 6 months altogether. And if you're spending all of that time in promoting that one single album, what else are you doing to stay relevant and releasing new content? Also, if you're spending all that time and working on the album, what are you doing to stay consistent and relevant and visible to your fans? Are you releasing any other content? Are you releasing other music? Because now most of your time is occupied working on the album, because all of your time and effort is into your project, into your full-length album. So if you're spending 3 to 6 months working on this album, what are you doing? What are you releasing during that time? That's being counterproductive. That's not being efficient. So during that time period, you're completely gone, you're MIA, and you're not connecting with anybody. You're not connecting with your fans. You're not growing any kind of engagement. People will forget about you. And at this point, you do not have a committed fan base. And if they do find your album by accident, they might not listen to the entire thing if they don't like what they're hearing. So you're comparing a full-length album that might take 30 minutes to completely listen to, opposed to a single that's approximately 3 minutes. So you need to think, who do you think is more likely to listen to what? And all of your time and effort is potentially going to waste on that 10 to 12 full-length album, because they're not going to listen to the whole thing front to back. Sometimes it takes a few songs to gain a fan. I know personally that I did not like certain artists right off the bat. I would have to listen to a few songs, a few singles that are releasing maybe every month or every other month until they fully gained my attention and me becoming a fan. And that is because that particular artist stayed consistent and stayed relevant within my vision. They stayed consistent and they stayed relevant and they caught my attention. Dropping an entire album is for people who have committed fan base and who can count and depend on these people to listen to the album from top to bottom. If you do not have a consistent and committed fan base, then it is definitely more difficult for an artist. Artists who are dropping an entire full-length album also release singles from the album as they are promoting their full-length album. One of the biggest mistakes an artist can make is dropping an album without having singles to back it up and to promote the entire project. Work smart and efficiently. Dedicate your time in releasing singles rather than an entire album. That might possibly not get the value it deserves because a lot of people might not listen to the entire thing. People might more willingly listen to a single. So if they're on your Spotify and they listen to one single off of your Spotify and they enjoy it, they will listen to everything else and they will listen to the rest of your catalog. Also, on a side note, if you do not have much of a presence and much of a catalog on Spotify, the algorithm might not push it as much because you're not too active on Spotify. So if you suddenly drop an entire album on Spotify when you don't already have much content, the algorithm might not always push that album because you don't have much activity on your account. Unless it goes viral, unless it really goes well with your promotion and your engagement, then it might be different. So that is it for my take on dropping singles opposed to dropping an entire album. So tell me what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think you should focus on as an artist? Do you think that you should focus more on dropping singles or invest all your time into a full-length album? I really want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any music or any singles or an entire album that you want me to check out, I will check them out personally. Just let me know in the comments below. So if you agree to this video, please like and subscribe if you found it helpful, and if you disagreed and you choose not to like this video, that's okay too. So that's it for now, and I will see you in the next one, and I'm out.